Gdex was formed in the years 1997 and its headquarters is located at Petaling Jaya, Selangor. The managing directors of the Gdex is Gdex. Gdex is an investment holding company and provides the express delivery service for both domestic and international markets. It is considered as one of the largest parcel service in the logistics service industry. It operates a network of 96 stations, which include 59 branches, 2 affiliated stations, and 4 agents throughout the East and the West Malaysia. Gdex have provided several products and services, such as domestic and international expert carriers, customized logistics solutions, logistics service, enhanced liability coverage, and Gdex prepaid. Besides that, it also provides several services such as the door-to-door delivery, same-day express delivery, heavy and bulk shipment delivery, reverse charge service, and so on. The visions of the Gdex is to serve as the teams of caring and passionate people. Second, it's empowering its customers with the values for money's effective solutions. Third, it's contributing to the well-being of the community, which is the living role models in the logistics service industry. For the missions of the Gdex is to deliver the most trusted and professional express carriers service in the country that we operate.
There have 5 business issues in Gdex company. First is the technology issue. It consists of the growth of e-commerce that related to the Gdex company. Due to the growth of e-commerce, Gdex can enjoy the stronger demand in delivery service, but in the same time, they need to have a bigger capacity to capture the growth of e-commerce. The second issue is the compensation issue. It is happened when Gdex company issue the bonus share that does not generate the cash for the company, and it could result the dividend per share will decline in the future. And in addition, the shareholder need to sell the bonus shares to meet their liquidity need and lower the shareholder percentage debt in the company. And then the third issue is the operation issue. The higher operating expenses as the group's commerce network expansions as due to the higher taxations. It will cause the net profits of company decline from 11.5 million to 6.5 million in year 2018. And then the fourth issue is the cost rationalizations throughout the price war issue. In this case, the company need to decrease the cost and increase the revenue and improve the bottom line. This issue will arise when the logistics business has recorded a loss before tax in 1.5 million in its 5 months fiscal years, and the loss is consecutive quarter of losses. The last issue is the investment issue. Gdex has a bit tough to find a suitable investor, even they have attended their private placements to almost 1 year to seek the further growth funding. Gdex have faced this type of issue because they have not firmed up with this investor due to the investment situations was not favorable for them.
For strengths, Gdex has a strength in quality and environmental management system, a strong brand equity, and a strong management team that is proven over the past 10 years. Besides, Gdex also use and improve their IT system for the customer, and they also have a high staff productivity. As for weaknesses, Gdex has less choices of services compared to the competitors. A high tax is considered as a large burden to the Gdex, and lastly, the execution risk is high when it comes to the Gdex regionalization. Moving on to the opportunities, Gdex has low openness to the new entrant, a stable political structure in Malaysia, and also Gdex has a low bargaining power of suppliers. For threat, Gdex is the youngest courier service company compared to the competitors. Besides, the bad weather condition will also affect Gdex operation. And one of the competitors of Gdex has a great deal in providing a low price services. Lastly, GST implemented in Malaysia will also affect Gdex current prices.
Now, we want to suggest the top strategy for Gdex. As for the SC strategy, we suggest that Gdex to implement the research and development strategy in order to take the opportunity in technological factors such as 5G network system. And as for the SC strategy, we suggest that the high quality of product and services can maintain the brand equity of Gdex, and thus it will increase the loyalty level of customers. Moving on to WO. Due to the growth of e-commerce, Gdex can develop newest advanced technology in order to deliver parcel more easily and also increase the service coverage. Lastly, WT. The high profitability of Gdex can become a competitive advantage to other competitors that has a great common in deal with Gdex in providing the large service line and also with low price service.
For price war issue, the SO that we suggest is that superior or lower cost substitute product so that Gdex can increase the brand equity. For ST, there will be a competition among assistance company. Gdex will have to engage with management team as the team has a steady growth. For WO, the higher tax that need to cover by the company will reduce profit earning, which low bargaining power of suppliers. For WT, sales activities that operate by Gdex will contribute competition among assistance companies and a greater market share.
As for the strategic solution, we can tell based on Gdex EFAS and IFAS, we can see the company's strength, opportunities, threat, as well as weaknesses. From this, what can we propose is that Gdex needs to improve their services coverage by having a much more wider coverage of services, such this can lead and boost Gdex to have a much more better performance in terms of their sales activities. To boost Gdex sales activities, Gdex needs to upgrade their after-sales activities, which is they can focus on the service quality, or known as ServQual model. Such this can help Gdex to enhance their service better since it can affect the customer perception of the quality of this service itself. Better services can lead to customer satisfaction.